All right, and welcome back to Good Games and welcome to or back to Good Games and Good Drinks podcast. I'm your host this week.
That's us.
Your Shyness. I have with me Marcus.
Yo.
And Bryce. All right, and first we want to start by saying thanks for joining us wherever you are. Like, comment, subscribe, listen, interact. We are real people.
That's a fact.
Yeah, we're not robots. I mean, other than how everyone else is robots because we're virtual. So I guess technically
we're in the Matrix. Yeah.
So
it's all simulation.
We're gonna start this week out by asking our normal questions. So let's start with Bryce. What are you drinking on this week?
So this week, I was put on to this drink. So behind the scenes, when I'm not on TV land, I'm in a bowling league every weekend.
And
snaps.
One
Okay.
of my friends in that league put me onto this drink, and I've been loving it ever since. It is called Screwball, and it is a peanut butter whiskey.
Peanut butter.
Yeah.
Peanut butter whiskey. Yeah, that was my reaction when I first heard about it. I was like, wait a minute, peanut butter. But it's good. It's good. It's a good shot. I saw it in the store when I was walking down the aisle. I was like, you know what? I gotta get that because that was pretty tasty when I last had it. So this week I am sipping on some peanut butter whiskey, aka Screwball.
Can you taste the peanut butter?
It is a distinct peanut butter. Like if you don't like peanut butter, you're not gonna like this. This is like a peanut butter lover's drink for sure. At one point I did try this with some coffee. It was pretty good with coffee too.
I thought you was about to say jelly. I was about to say, wow, that's
Just like sprinkle some up on a
Oh man. All right, Marcus, what you drinking on this week?
So, I was put on to this drink. I was in a bowling league when I was 6, but I wasn't putting on this drink then. I just wanted to throw that out there too because I was,
Okay.
So my drink this week is strawberry melon brisk.
I was gonna say because that's rather new. So
is it
that flavor?
No, I feel like I had this in high school for some reason.
Maybe.
Most
fake juices taste the same, so
okay.
There's a good chance.
No, I definitely had this with a peanut butter cookie in high school.
Man, the infamous butter loaded
yes,
peanut butter cookies.
It was either this or a Twister. Definitely had that. So yeah, that's my drink for the week. Strawberry melon brisk iced tea. It's not tea, so I don't know why it's like brisk iced tea is in the name because it's definitely no tea in here. No, I lied. It is tea in here. I'm looking at the ingredients. There's tea in here.
What?
Learn something new every day.
Tea?
Green tea. It's green tea. Isn't that supposed to be healthy?
Yeah.
Maybe.
Green tea?
Yeah.
Healthy. Yeah, healthy sugared fried strawberry melon brisk iced tea.
What's with that?
There we go.
Well, this week, I was in the store and I decided to try Snoop's Rosé, Cali Rosé. I did the 19 Crimes before. It was good. This one, not so much. And it's not to say that it's not good. It's not something that I would drink now. It tastes like young people drink. Like
Explain what young people
like
drink.
Hypnotic,
is.
like
That's old people drink.
that's not.
Like Incredible Hulk. They don't even make those anymore.
Well, no, but like that flavor. Like you wouldn't want to drink Hypnotic now because you remember how it tastes.
It's just like sweet or like
It's
like what about it?
It's, never mind, I take it back.
No, I think that's like you said. Like the more you drink it, the more palatable it
Yeah,
gets.
because
So-
that first one it was just like sweet. But this is something I can possibly pour and share a glass with a lady.
It's crazy how that changed in 5 seconds. Like it was legit 5 seconds. I don't like this. I wouldn't normally drink this and then take a sip. I'm sharing it with a thought.
Well, because normally I don't like rosé wines.
Mm-hmm.
So I already came in thinking I wasn't gonna like it. So I tasted like the hint of rosé at the front, but this has some stronger fruits in the back. So it's like, okay, like I don't like it at first, but later on it's good.
Okay.
It's like a old school wine cooler.
Yeah, there you go.
So Snoop is just doing everything. He got a new TV show, got wines. Got...
Martha Stewart has one I almost got.
She had us a wine.
Yeah, it's under his brand.
It's crazy that they're friends to me. I don't understand how that happened.
I mean, she's a G, you know?
Yeah.
They get that
Like
money.
Martha Stewart behind closed doors. I mean, Snoop's probably hit that.
Fellas
Don't
gotta sit
wanna
together.
Imagine that, but okay.
No.
All right, so getting into our topics. Normally we talk about what we're playing, but we're just gonna skip that for a little bit. We're probably gonna talk about it a little
Hashtag
bit.
to the backlog. Hashtag to the backlog.
But
We gotta make a drop.
we gotta make a drop.
Hashtag to the backlog.
To the backlog.
So we're gonna get into our topics, and we're gonna probably talk about some games that we're playing anyway because it just naturally works in. So first up, Witcher 3 for current gen is delayed indefinitely.
I see what you did there.
Is it
I see
current gen
that.
or next gen?
I
what
I'm
you
no
did.
longer gonna say next gen because everyone who I know who wants one actually has one.
You don't say.
Except for like the people who are like, I can't find them. Like, you're not looking or trying or even really trying to buy. So like I'm watching the people now.
You
So
converted?
wait, so the criteria is if people can buy it, it's current gen.
Yeah, if it's readily available and it's not like impossible to get. So if you go to PlayStation Direct, there's a list. They're literally like handing these things out. GameStop is handing these things out. Walmart is handing these things out. Everyone's handing these things out. So there's still scalpers. Don't get them from the scalpers. But if you want one, you can get one legit.
Okay.
It's just if you want it right now, at this exact moment right now, you're gonna end up paying a scalper. If you want it, then you'll pay the right price and you just
lookout.
wait a little while because the scalper's gonna get tired of
gonna-
not selling them if you don't buy them from them.
No, we're not. I mean, they're not. They're not.
Yes. But so
Yeah.
Witcher 3 is delayed indefinitely. So how do you feel about that, Scott?
I was looking forward to it because I do have Witcher 3 in my backlog for Xbox One / Xbox Series X. But I was kind of waiting on it to play it until it did get that next gen upgrade. The same thing for Cyberpunk 2077. Like I legit wasn't going to play that game until it got its next gen upgrade. So now I'm looking forward to playing that. So it's kind of sad, you know. I mean, granted, I don't know what Witcher 3 played like last gen, so I don't have anything to compare it to. So once I do play it, I'm not gonna know the difference really. But I was kind of looking forward to that upgrade. So it's kind of unfortunate, but I get it. You know, we're still in a pandemic, even though everybody's going ham right now. But you know, I get it. You know, it's hard to make games, especially making games at home. Away from the office, so I understand.
I think your video game palette is kind of tainted now too, in a way, just by playing the next gen systems. So if you would have had to play it like for the Xbox for the other ones, like I could just imagine like how much of a chore, not really a chore, but how difficult playing Horizon was, like going back from that and going, Or no, not really.
I mean, the only thing that really stood out with Horizon were the load times. That was the biggest.
I mean, even that though.
Big,
even that though. That's a
what
thing.
load times? There were no load times.
See,
it was like turn on the game. I'm in there already. Now.
So once you,
I will say it's interesting that you're looking forward to The Witcher 3 to come out on the current gen, but The Witcher 3 is also one of those games that they need to just come out with the next one. It was on PlayStation 3, it was on Xbox 360, it was on Xbox One, it was on PlayStation 4. Let's get to the next one already. So I put this game in the same bucket as GTA. Like it's time to make a new one.
I mean, they announced the next Witcher though, and they're at least development,
working on it,
and teasing it. So it's
not.
Gonna be
I
wouldn't put it in the same boat as GTA 5 or GTA 5.
6.
I
5,
like
6.
GTA 5 is in the same boat as Skyrim. Like I put those two in the same boat because Skyrim has been out since the 360 or early Xbox One.
Yeah,
and
it was early. It was early.
And the Elder Scrolls 6 isn't coming out for like another 20 years. So because people keep playing it, like stop playing it, please.
Now that the mod community it's a strong community. They literally have built that game up over and over again. So, I mean, I guess that one's a little bit different because the following on that is bigger on PC, and the mod community has changed that game to you can make it something that's not Skyrim at all. Like if you go on mine is ridiculous because like I learned how to install these. I learned how to install these crazy mods, so like I can do funny things with like the roar and like make it some weird noise or like change the characters. You can add storylines, you can add all kinds of things, so it's different. Speaking about games that take forever to come out, Kingdom Hearts 4. Right, I saw the headline and I ignored the headline. And then I remembered that we had a podcast and someone else was going to see the headline. And then the headline came back and I was... This game strung me along for so long. Like, have you ever had a girl that you tried to date, but a year turned into 2, 3, 4, 5, almost 20 years, it made you wait?
But did she ever say that she was interested in you, or did you say that you were interested in her?
Yes.
I don't think Kingdom Hearts did that, though.
Yes, Kingdom Hearts was like, we're coming. We're coming on PlayStation 3.
They said we're coming?
Yes. PlayStation 3, they were supposed to be done. They stopped development and said we're going to go on the 4. And then they didn't finish that until the PlayStation 4 was almost out of cycle.
Did it come out?
Oh, it did eventually.
Okay.
So then you get it, and then you're like, I'm done now.
I don't.
Yeah. That's what I'm equating this to. I'm like, you finally gave me what I was looking for. Done. I'm done.
So, Kingdom Hearts 4, you're not interested?
I am. I'm gonna look.
You're not done.
I'm gonna look.
Right, you checking you stalking the
I'm checking the feeds.
Socials.
Like I'm looking at the socials. Like I'm gonna keep looking, and I'm not gonna lie and say I'm not gonna do it.
Right.
I'm just saying like I'm not gonna do it on purpose. Like I'm not gonna go out and say I'm going to buy this game if it's on like a great sale, because like Shadow of the Tomb Raider, for example, they went on like stupid sale. I was like, okay, you can't pass up that deal, so I got it. It was like half off.
Did you see the trailer, or did you watch the trailer, or did you like? Oh, you for real? Okay.
No.
Huh.
That's something.
Surprising.
Okay.
Like I looked at it, and it just hurt my feelings. Like, because they said it's coming out, and I'm like, I remember when you did that to me before. Like I remember. I'm not investing.
Well, was it like to this level of
like? Was there a trailer?
Yeah, there was a trailer. There was gameplay, and they still held off. Like a whole generation, we were just waiting.
So what you're saying is this isn't coming out until PlayStation 6.
Maybe 7.
Wow. No, the end of 6. Going into 7, right? Because that one came out the end of 4.
So I will say they announced Kingdom Hearts 3 as coming out when PlayStation 2 was out, because that's when I played Kingdom Hearts 1 and 2. That's when Kingdom Hearts 3 was supposed to be being worked on. PlayStation 3 wasn't even out yet. Like, it's been a long time.
And they had like a trailer and all
They
that.
had
before
a
Kingdom Hearts 3
trailer, they had the storyline. Like,
I don't believe you.
Oh. Challenge.
Challenge.
well, unfortunately, this is from the time when
Challenge.
Google didn't have YouTube, so
Yeah.
no fact check.
Man, they have footage of Wilt Chamberlain scoring 100 points.
Well, yeah, but
So,
Wait, do they?
yeah. You challenge.
I don't believe you.
like it's different, like recording a sporting event and like a gaming thing. So like we all know games that we're never gonna see gameplays for because they're just that old or like off
I mean, the internet was around during the PS2 era. So,
Yeah,
I mean,
but when the PS2 was around, it was the internet that we had at Novak, where we were on the Roadrunner.
That's
Wilt
the
Chamberlain?
footage. Yeah, that's the footage.
That's
in
not-
the game.
what's the footage?
That's Wilt Chamberlain
I mean-
scoring 100 points.
Like
It's a documentary.
Define footage.
There's radio. There's pictures. There's
There's no footage though.
Cleek,
that's footage.
cleek.
That's a
Define
video?
like define footage.
This is a podcast. I don't got time for this.
That's how. Hey, you know.
Listen, I miss the days of not being able to fact check. Like you can be an expert in any, you can walk in a
lie.
room,
You can just lie.
walk in a room, and if you're convincing enough, like you can be the owner of that room. But now everyone's like, oh, let me check. I'm like, man,
You're a
shut
liar.
up. That's why people can't talk anymore because you know you have to know so much. It's like I don't.
I did see some rumors about different things that were going to be in the Kingdom Hearts thing. Like I saw like a Star Wars thing. I thought you're not.
There's a lot of potential.
I did not watch Star Wars.
Because Star Wars is a part of Disney now.
Star Wars is Disney.
Mhm.
That's gonna be
And
bananas.
you got Marvel up in there too.
So you get a Keyblade lightsaber.
Spider-Man.
Whew.
How would that even?
A Keyblade lightsaber with the
I can see it.
yeah. I don't know.
I can see it.
How would the key part be though? Because like lightsabers straight, like there's no curve. Like
It could be like that one Ryan Reynolds movie that just came out. What's it called? Adam Project, something like that.
Adam 22. No, Adam Project. Yeah.
Something like that.
is that-
because he had like a lightsaber type of deal? It was more kind of realistic, and the way that they designed it was like, okay, you can probably make that curvature. Make it curve into a key.
after this show, I'm gonna have to fact check you.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I'm not a liar, so you can go ahead and do that.
I can't say I don't believe you because I don't think you've ever lied in the years that I've known you about anything.
That's
I don't know.
Bryce has never lied, but he has withheld the truth.
mm,
Withholding the truth
Okay.
isn't the same as a lie technically. Because he straight up says nothing.
I just say or just say no.
He's like,
Or
hey,
yes.
Bryce, you know about this? I know nothing. It's like, Bryce, but you were there. No.
What are
Okay.
you talking about?
exactly. See? You see?
No, I'm not. No, this is a legit question. I'm curious.
Well, those are topics that I usually forget because I'm like, there's no point in pursuing it because Bryce is like you're like a steel trap. Like if the secret's in and you say no to out, it's not coming out.
Well, at the end of the day, fact check me on the Adam Project, and then get back to me about the Lights of Rabbinic Key.
All right. So moving on. Not huge news, but Mario Strikers is out for pre-order.
You don't care.
I don't care, but
but ain't no but. When the whole Nintendo Direct thing came out, I talked about Mario Strikers, and you poo-pooed all on it.
I did.
It was like, I don't care.
But now it comes with a scarf.
So the scarf, that's the kicker. The scarf.
I like scarves, man. It's a pre-order bonus.
Why does it come with a scarf, though? Explain the significance of a scarf with a soccer game.
I have no idea. So
is it like the?
It comes out in June, so it's a hot month.
Right.
The perfect month for a scarf.
The raccoon.
How is the hot?
Like the raccoon costume in Mario 3.
And
you get like extra powers.
You can
like,
fly. Yeah.
Or like the hat.
Or
Didn't he have
float.
a hat and
He has a hat.
one of his
and a tail.
That was in the last. Yeah, that was. Oh, and Super Mario 64 when you put on like
64.
the metal hat and the flying hat.
Type of clothing attire that Mario likes. What a frog
So
suit.
wait, you said the summertime is a perfect time for a scarf?
Yeah, perfect.
I don't. No, it's hot.
Yeah. I was being facetious.
Oh, okay.
This week's word,
So
facetious.
facetious. Okay.
The more you know.
Like I'm just trying to I don't understand the scarf. Like why is that the thing? I don't understand.
So one of the weird things I like those random pre-order bonuses that you get when it has nothing to do with the game. Like, Ghost of Tsushima had a letter opener, which was
that makes sense because it's a blade. You could stab somebody with it and kill them. That's very ninja stealth-like. You got anything else that I can shoot down?
Yeah. What was that? There was that game that was about Lord of the Rings, but it was Shadow.
I know what you're talking about.
Shadow of the Mordor.
Mm-hmm.
The pre-order bonus for that was a beer opener in the shape of an axe.
I mean, it's the shape of an axe. I mean, I'm assuming they used axes.
Speaking of this is gonna go on a tangent real quick. I gotta do this.
That's what we
But
do.
did you in Horizon, did you come across the God of War Easter eggs yet?
I did not.
There's 3 God of War collectibles in the game, and I came across one just randomly, and it's like a God of War collectible that's in the game. You gotta like go off into like the mountains someplace, and like there's an axe in a tree. And then if you go over to the tree, there's like a little story, and then you gotta go to like a little cabin, and then in the cabin or near the cabin, it has like who's the God of War guy name? What's his name?
From God of War?
Yeah,
Kratos.
Kratos. Yeah, there's like a Kratos like idol that you collect. I was like, wait a minute.
Oh.
I know that character.
Yeah, this is what happened, right? So it's an open world game, of course. Pretty water physics. I have a problem, and I can fly. I just rolled credits. Like I only rolled credits because I said I was going to on this show. Because I realized like we were filming today, so I beat it today.
You just rushed through it.
Because I was still on side quest. So I'm like, what's this question mark over here? I need to go get this drone. I haven't fought this monster. I need to level up this armor I just got. And then I'm like, no. Road credits is like, but if you do all these other things, it can be easier. And not road credits. And I think they did something that like bothers me a little bit because it just left me there at the end. So I'm like, so what do I do now? They're like, just finish.
You can do the side quests.
I don't have any more side quests. All I have are those stupid hunting lodges.
There you go.
No.
So what are your final thoughts on the game?
So I enjoyed the game a lot. It was very glitchy. It was more glitchy than the first one.
Really?
Yeah.
Even with the PlayStation 5?
Like, it wasn't PlayStation 5 glitches. It was the game glitching.
Okay.
There was a mission where, like, all your people were supposed to be helping you. And, like, the person who was with me just, like, laid down on the ground the whole time. So he's, like, throwing me ammo, but he's only throwing it, like, where he can reach. I'm like, you're useless. Like, this is the most useless. And I thought, like, a cutscene would fix it. No, he just moved and just laid there.
Oh my gosh.
I'm like, yeah. And, like, when you climb, like, my legs were... So that you can tell, like, there were some things that they rushed through, but it's a great game.
Great game? Okay.
What would you score it? Out of 10?
Out of 10, I give it a solid, like, 7.5.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Like, I'm gonna platinum that
You
game.
said
I'm at, like,
solid 7.5. That's solid.
Yeah, only because of, like, so there were a couple glitches that, like, screwed me up. So I had to, like, restart and reset, and I'm like, I got this. I was on this mission where you had to kill this Stormbird and collect armor. So I'm collecting the armor. I killed the Stormbird. The Stormbird fell on the last piece of armor I needed to get. And once these things are dead, you can't move them. So I wasted like 30 like bombs because every bomb like moved it just a little bit.
Yeah.
And then after emptying the clip, like it moved just enough for me to grab it, and I was like, yeah.
I got stuck in one of the forget what you call it, but like it was the area where like there's a train you got to move. Like the train got stuck, and I couldn't move it any longer. I was like, okay, this is definitely a bug. So I had to like to your point about using the bombs to move it. I like literally had to like push it, like inch it, just got to get past this structure. Like, man,
that's game design. I just didn't know.
Terrible.
That's the game design.
And then
it's not good game design if it is.
And then what made me angry, right? In the areas where you're fighting these like huge monsters, they paid so much attention to like the destruction physics in those areas. So like, I'm like, instead of wasting your time making sure that all these trees and rocks destroyed when the snake does his tail like this, why not make sure that the quests work?
Yeah,
I mean, there's some gorgeous fights because in the places where you're supposed to fight, like it's different. The game reacts different in those areas.
Okay.
When it's just like the pretty, expect some hilariousness.
So 7.5 and an 8. What did you give Zero Dawn? Zero Dawn. Sorry. I have Persona on the brain. So Zero Dawn was a solid like 8.5.
Wow.
And that was only because like that wasn't a game that kept me up at night.
It's open world. You just
open world games.
That's all it is. They can't. No matter how good it is, it's open world. So it's only so high that they can get on your. Because it's like a radar.
time dump. Because I'm a completionist most of the time, and I'm like, there's so much to do. Like, I understand,
you would absolutely hate Far Cry. Like you would cry.
I own it. I've never played it because of that.
Far Cry 6?
Not 6. I have 5.
Yeah, it's a library of things to accomplish.
Like there's games that have too many lists. I'm like, I can't, because I need like that satisfaction of done. And then you just like look at all your trophies with a smile, like, yeah. Exactly. All right, so moving on to our next topic. Kirby is still the best-selling game in Japan. Not only is it the best-selling game, it sold about 60,000 copies. The next best game only sold 16.
What game was that?
Do you have? Yeah.
I mean, I have the website, so fact check me if you want to. It's on
I'm saying, like,
NintendoLife.com.
What was the
number
second
two
game?
Mario Kart.
Oh yeah, okay.
Number 3 game was Minecraft. Number 2 was Pokemon Legends Arceus.
Minecraft.
Number 5 was Super Smash Brothers. Number 6 was Elden Ring.
That's crazy.
Elden Ring is the
That's
only
a big.
non-Nintendo game to make the top 10 list in Japan.
That's like some Drake type numbers compared to, like, I don't want to disrespect anybody else, but you know.
Local rapper. Just say local.
Sure,
rapper.
sure. Yeah, local. Insert local rapper here. Yeah.
Yeah. So everyone who got offended by that, you know, who cares? Fight me.
Is there like American numbers that for this to see how?
Maybe, but I mean,
Not readily available.
not readily available. And to be completely honest, I don't pay attention to like American numbers.
Wow. Why is that?
Because Americans don't know what they want until they're told what they want.
Wow.
I can say that. I was a salesman. Like, you come in and you think you want one thing and you leave with something else. You don't know what you want.
Yeah, because you definitely were just talking about a scarf.
Mm-hmm. And I'm like, I might get that game because of the scarf. Like,
America.
America. Ridiculousness.
So, okay. So since Kirby is the most popular game, that means you're not going to get it because you don't like popular stuff.
Well,
is
see,
that a correct assessment?
I have to get Kirby.
Or, wait a minute, you didn't look at the American numbers because you don't want to see that it's popular here because you have a plan on buying it. So if it was popular here and be like, man, everybody in America, like right now you on your international, I'm with the people overseas, these American scum, they don't know what you're talking about. So that's why you don't want to look at the American numbers. I see you. Never mind. I see you.
I think you might actually have me there. Subconsciously, I'm like, you're right.
Like if nobody here is talking about it, then I can play it.
Right.
I can buy it.
Right. Because I mean that's kind of the boat I like to be in. Like, I like to I like stuff that everyone's like, because I find it entertaining and educational to like things that people don't like. I don't like always being able to say, all right, let's have this conversation where we both, I like baseball. Oh, I like baseball too. Like, know something different. Teach me something. So since I don't know that, you can teach it to me. We can talk about that.
Even if it's generally like overall bad, you would still try to force the like? Just because? Just to be a contrarian?
Hold up. Let me.
Oh, Lord. He's about to grab something trash.
Yes. Super trash. I was at the Dollar Tree. Bought this movie.
Wait.
Another wolf.
What is it? Another wolf cop?
Another wolf cop. $1.25. Don't know what this movie is. It looks hilariously bad. I like hilariously bad. Like, if it's bad, I'm there.
The fact that you bought a DVD
from the Dollar Tree
store. No, the fact that you bought a DVD period in 2022, that's a whole...
No, it's a Blu-ray.
Okay.
I bought $1.25, $5.25 Blu-rays because there were 5 movies that I'd never heard of that were so bad on the cover. I was like, I'm buying these movies.
You bought all 5 of them?
Bought all 5.
Okay. It's like going to Blockbuster back in the day. Just like going down the aisle. It's like, hey, this movie looked interesting from the cover. Let me read that.
Yeah, like
It's like the same price.
It's gonna be a great night. I'm gonna
Actually, Blockbuster is more expensive. Actually.
Cheaper. Yeah, it's cheaper.
I'm gonna have me some company. We're gonna
Unless you
have.
went to People's Choice.
Shouts out to People's Choice.
The good old days when you had to leave the house to watch movies.
Man, I have a lot of good memories of Blockbuster.
People's Choice, Blockbuster.
Memories. Sorry.
It was just bad when they didn't have what you came in there to get. So you just had to settle because you
want like that's when it was like. But on the controversy, when you got what you wanted, like you were hyped like never before.
Mm-hmm.
Like now it's like, oh, you don't have it and you get angry and you go somewhere else and then you get it. It's like it's not the same feeling anymore.
Yeah.
I can have whatever I want whenever I want.
and that's a problem.
It's a problem.
Choice. Oh, choice is a problem.
Like,
Yeah.
I understand why people like exclusivity, because if everyone can do this thing, then it makes it not special.
Okay. That's true. That's true. Very true.
And like everyone wants to be special, but if someone who you don't think is special can do the thing, like, what makes us different?
It's a peek into the psyche of Lawrence.
We need some some deep in thought music right now.
Yeah.
Bring it down, bring the lights down, bring the mood down a little bit. Yeah.
I'm telling you,
Cause the man. Never mind.
I've never gone that far. That's who I need to find me like a what's that?
Earthy chick.
Yeah, like a earthy, like poetry, like stimulate my mind kind of girl.
Mm-hmm.
We'll
Or
probably
the
end
poetry readings.
we'll
and,
probably end up fighting,
incense.
though. Nah.
Why? It's too much thought.
Like it's fun, but not for an extended period of time. Like listen, I had a hard day at work. Can we not do this today?
Yeah.
Like can we just chill? Just shut up and watch some movies.
Watch the Wolf Cop.
Yeah, watch Wolf
Watch
Cop.
Wolf Cop movies.
Like, there's only 2 girls I know who would watch that movie with me. And they're the 2 girls who I text the most often right now.
Okay.
You gotta,
Would you buy the Wolf Cop movie? Or the Wolf Cop video game?
No. I would not disgrace my system with such trash.
Even for $1?
No. It's even worse.
So wait, what do you? So you have a Blu-ray player? You're not using your PlayStation?
Right.
Okay.
Well, my PlayStation 3 is my default Blu-ray player.
So you're using a PlayStation?
3, yeah.
Okay.
I mean, you know, it has to get some use. I still have it, and I refuse to sell it to GameStop for like $20. They lost their mind.
Craigslist.
You gotta meet somebody weird. You remember the last person I met on Craigslist was our roommate. So I will never, the one who was a mafia guy, and like we got in a fight over pizza, and I had to beat him up, and I almost went to jail.
I remember him.
Anthony,
yeah.
Did you know Marcus almost went to jail?
Oh, I didn't know you went almost.
Yeah, he called the
I remember
cops.
him though.
Like I beat him up because, so he ate my pizza, right? That wasn't a big deal.
No, that's a big deal.
Yeah,
It's
it's
a big
food,
deal.
messing with someone's food.
So he ate my pizza. I was like, hey, you ate my pizza. He was like, oh, okay, I'll get you a new one. I was like, okay. So like a
Were you
week.
drinking at the time? Were you drinking anything?
Nah. Like it was
Just
just
sober?
it was
Okay.
just on some break. Like it was cool. Like
Okay.
and then I was like, hey, like a week had gone by. I was like, hey, don't forget next time you go to the store, like replace that pizza. He's like, man, why you so worried about it? I was like, dude, chill. Like, I'm just reminding you in case you forgot, cause it's been like a week. He's like, man, you want the money for the pizza or what? I was like, you getting a little hostile. Like, I understand. Like, chill out. I don't want to go there with you, but we'll go there. And then like he did one of these at me. I was like, oh, okay, so I'm gonna hit you first, cause you not finna get one off on me. So next thing I know, it's bam, 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 got him on the ground, headlock, and then I don't know who broke us up, right? But then cops came, and then we found out like he been lying about his age.
It's Craigslist. How you have a domestic violence scene with a guy?
Domestic abuse.
I mean,
With a minor.
With a minor.
yeah.
Child abuse, domestic violence.
He wasn't that much younger than us.
Nah, I'm just.
Yeah, but it is funny because he was like 19 and we were drinking age, so it was technically domestic abuse and underage domestic. But still, like that was his fault. He lied about like all that stuff and then moved in with us.
Yeah.
Anyway, forget that right. So, to our new segment, what we started doing is we added a segment called To the Backlog, where we talk about games that people may or may not have played that need to be added to the list of games that need to be played. So if you don't have anything to play, go to your backlog, play one of these games we recommend. This week we're going to start with Marcus. What should the people add to the backlog?
So, to the backlog game for this week for me is a game that's actually on my backlog. I haven't played it, but I plan on playing it when I get some time or find some time. Talked about it before, but it's the Kenna Bridge of Spirits game that came out last year. It's actually on sale right now on the PlayStation Store for $27. So if you don't have it or if you're thinking about getting it, it's a good time to pick it up. Just store it whenever you want to. So it's a game. Hold on, I got the thing here. It's an action adventure game. Story follows Kenna, a young spirit guide who uses her magical abilities to help decrease people move to from the physical world to the spiritual world. So it's cool. It won a lot of won some awards last year at the Game Awards. So it's very high rated. So I don't know if you're gonna be up for it, Lawrence, but it's too popular. Yeah, but no, it's not even popular. It's like really low key. It's like an independent game. So Kenna Bridge of Spirits, take a look at it. Pretty good game. Everything from what I'm seeing looks like a good game. I don't think it's too much of a grind to get into or too long of a thing to get into. So eventually I'm gonna pull that from the backlog and play it. But right now, to the backlog, add it in there.
You got that for the PS5?
So we're PlayStation. It came out on PlayStation 4, but it's for PlayStation 4 and PlayStation 5.
Yep.
Yeah.
And you can play it on PS5?
All right, Bryce, what should the people add to the backlog?
My hashtag to the backlog game is Untitled Goose Game.
Oh.
And it is a game where you play a goose. It's a stealth game where you play a goose
looks so
and you're
fun,
essentially
man.
wreaking
Looks so
havoc
stupid.
on a town, playing as a goose. If it wasn't a stealth game, I'd say you would like this, Lawrence. But it's stealth, so I'm not sure if you'll like it. But it is a weird game.
Man.
It's a weird game, and it looks fun. I love stealth. And yeah, I've had it on a backlog pretty much since it was released. I don't even know when it was released. This was a long time ago.
Yeah.
But yeah,
It looks dumb.
yes,
but-
yeah. And there's a dedicated hunt button.
But if you're stealth, why are you honking?
Because you're just wreaking havoc on a town. So you sneak up on somebody, and you hit the honk button, and then like and then it scares the townfolk. So yeah, that's a game that I gotta play this year at some point, even if it's for like on 2 hours. Untitled game.
Do you have it?
I do have it.
You do have it?
Like
Okay.
legit
In the
on my
back
hard
end.
drive right now.
Oh, it made it to the hard drive.
Yeah. So like right now I have the Xbox app, and I have like these are all my games right now that I have in my backlog. Right now.
It's a healthy
so-
backlog list.
Yeah.
Well,
Yep.
the game that I say everyone should add to the backlog, because even though it's a popular game and I shouldn't like it, it's a game that I really want to play. Ghost of Tsushima.
It's a good one.
So I've heard a lot of good things about this game. I have not seen any gameplay, and I've done that purposely because I don't like to give into the hype. I just know
Right.
the idea of the game, and since I played games like Ninja Gaiden, this is one of those games I was interested in from the beginning.
Did y'all download it when it was a PlayStation game last month?
I bought it when it came out. I got the
okay.
the steel
The real. Okay. Oh, okay.
and I legit it's in my
Did you play
backlog. Sitting on my shelf right now.
What about you, Lawrence?
I don't think I did. I mean, to be completely honest, I haven't been on the PlayStation Store in like a month. I think I need to renew my PS Plus.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, if you're on a month, that was when it was the game. 'Cause I definitely like March, I think.
I don't know.
But yeah, then you should, okay.
I gotta check.
Er,
Like
Ghost of Tsushima.
I let my PS Plus just lapse because I'm like, what am I doing with it besides the cloud saving? Like I don't play online games. Most of the games in the library, like I don't play, so I don't know.
Oh, I did see something. I don't know if we talked about this on air or not, but because I know how you mentioned like Microsoft with their subscription service, how they, if you don't play it for a while, they're not automatically charging you for the period or whatever. So I saw Nintendo and PlayStation were kind of doing the same thing. Like if you don't set up or if you don't use it or if you don't play it or anything like that, they're like taking away the subscription so you don't have to get that automatic recharge.
Well, here's my problem with that though, right? So both PlayStation and Nintendo require you to have their subscription service for them to save your games and also to just play online now, and Xbox as well. So like,
Yep.
So it's one of those things like where you don't need it until you need it. So if they did that and they also said, all right, you can do cloud saves now whether you have our subscription or not, I'd understand that. But without the subscription service, they're not saving your games, and that's something that a lot of people depend on because children are destructive. They don't understand that this $500 piece of equipment will lose everything if they mess it up.
I mean, if you're using it, they're not going to automatically cancel it. That's just like if you don't ever, like Bryce, if you never play your PlayStation and you have PlayStation Plus, they're just going to be like, okay, he's not on here, so let's just stop this payment for now.
6 months.
Yeah.
But but that cloud save is already there. So is that part
It's
of it?
not going to go away.
It goes away if they take the subscription away.
No, it doesn't.
It does.
It just deletes your cloud.
It doesn't delete it deletes your saves in your cloud after like a certain amount of time of it being dead, and you can't save to the cloud without the PS Plus.
But if you're playing, then you're automatically, it's like
It's saving to
I
your
get what
hard
you're
drive, but the cloud is dead to you. And like
Okay.
Nintendo too. So if you don't have their subscription, the cloud is dead to you. there's no cloud saves without the subscription service.
What if you lapse and then sign up again?
There's like a month like giveaway.
I don't believe you.
Fact check.
I'm gonna fact check that because a cloud is a cloud. It's not just gonna. I don't believe that.
Fact check me.
And you do not have PlayStation Plus because you have no plus next to your name.
Yeah, one day I was like, I should download Destiny, and then I couldn't find my library. I was like, maybe I don't have PlayStation Plus right now because
you don't.
I haven't been on there in forever.
You don't.
So
there's like no plus next to.
So when we do play Fortnite, we play on PC.
You can't. But,
Yeah, because that's right here.
I'm gonna since nobody's taking the initiative, I'm gonna put time on a calendar. Not this weekend because I'll be out of town, but maybe not this weekend, not next weekend, but the weekend after that.
What weekend is that?
Like the weekend of the weekend of 25th, whatever.
The April 25th. Okay, that might work.
So like, no, let's say May 1st. That's a Sunday. Let's say May 7th.
May 7th.
A whole month out.
that gives me time to download the game again.
Yeah, download, install May 7th. I can clear my schedule.
Yes, May 7th, and then we got to figure out the best time, and then we just get some Fortnite. It'll be my first time playing Fortnite, like ever, like starting it, from scratch.
Okay.
So it's gonna be, but then again, I do play first-person shooters, so I just have to kind of get the timing down, and then
the searching for weapons and
the building.
Yeah. There's no build mode.
But our first time, we should do the regular like how
it's different lobbies. We can switch in between. Yeah. Okay. The 7th. Okay. I'm down.
Put it on the calendar.
Ooh. May 7th.
May 7th. Okay.
I'm down the wrong pipe.
Peanut butter, sticky.
It is a lot of sugar in this thing. It's a lot of sugar, like when you pour it and then like leave it sit out, the sugar like accumulates on the rim. It's a lot of sugar.
I'm really interested in that drink.
Yeah,
I love peanut butter. I eat it by the spoon. All right. Yeah. So every week we have a question that we ask where we reflect on some things and give a little bit more insight about how we feel about different aspects of different things. This week our question is, what game character had the most memorable design? So we're going to start with Bryce. So what game character gives you, answer that question for you, most memorable design?
I think Nintendo over the years had a bunch of good character designs over time. But I mean, you can't go wrong with Pikachu. Like Pikachu is just a classic character. I was going to say Sonic, but I think Pikachu is just classic. You know, there's nothing like a Pikachu.
Except for a Pichu.
Yeah.
I have
Pokemon. Yeah.
I have pushback on that because yes, it's a video game design, but it's not a video game design. Like, was Pokemon a video game first, or was it the cartoon first, or did they come around the same time? I don't know. I'm just asking.
So all I know is one day we were watching the show and playing the game at the same time.
Right. So is it the chicken and the egg, or
like,
both came?
And South Park also came out with an episode. Same time.
As far as the question though, the question is like, what game character had the most memorable design? It's like,
yeah, but
even if it was a cartoon, it's like that's beside the point because he was or is a game character.
Okay.
Yeah, and I will say whenever I wear my Pikachu shirt in other countries, it's instantly recognized. Like, they don't speak English, but they know Pikachu.
Yeah.
Like, I got a phone number because I had a Pikachu shirt on in Colombia. So, oh, Pikachu. I was like, yeah, Pikachu, Pika me and you.
Pika me? No, Pikachu.
Pikachu. Woo! Bars. Pew, 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 pew.
Another one.
All right, Marcus. What game character had the most memorable design for you?
Okay. So, the year. Hold up. Let me get the year. Let me get the year. Hold up. Wait a minute. No, that's way. Oh, I don't know the year. So the year is a year, right?
It's some year.
It's some year. It has some numbers in it. Probably 4 of them.
Yeah.
I don't even know. My most memorable character design is Chun-Li. Because she was actually the first female fighting character like ever created in a video game. So the fact that she was thick and she was a girl and she was whooping tail, go upside down, do the splits, and you know what I'm saying? As a young, impressionable male, that was very memorable to me.
Yeah, she was a legit crush.
So
Them thighs.
Yeah, and move very fast with the kick, with the legs. You know what I'm saying? So Chun-Li, very, very memorable, and probably like one of the most cosplay characters that you would see in all
You
those
go
different.
to C2E2 this year. Chicago.
Chun-Li's everywhere.
So much so that they gave her a lot of alternate costumes over the years to give people more to cosplay as.
Yep. So Chun-Li.
That was a good one. When you think of Street Fighter, you think of Ryu and you think of Chun-Li. Those are the faces that you normally see.
Yeah. I mean, you have an objection, Bryce? Or trying to think of other. Oh, okay.
I mean, I was gonna say like Ryu or Ken, but
Yeah, but no one really cares about Ken. Like, he's the American guy, and it's like, no one cares about Americans.
Wow, just anti-American all day today, huh?
Well, so if you ask me that question, I would say,
Wait, let me ask you that question. Hey, Lawrence, which game character had the most memorable design in your opinion?
Well, I would say, back in the year of 1997, there was a phenomenal game that came out. And in this game, which was the first game that made me play sick so I can stay home and play that game. Cloud Strife is probably the most recognizable character I've ever seen in any game. Anytime anyone plays as him, cosplay, you know who they are instantly. In Super Smash Brothers, when Kirby absorbs Cloud, that look, they have the iconic look. The hair, the big sword.
The sword, yeah.
That's, if you see that, you know who it is, you know where it comes from, no matter what happens.
Unless you don't.
Even if you don't play games, like, you'd say, I've seen that before.
they sell that sword at C2E2.
I want that
Are
sword.
they like a silent advertiser?
And I almost impulse bought one of those swords. And I was like, nah,
word?
I can't do it.
I'm tempted to go get some of that foam board and like make one like a real nerd. And I think I'm gonna end up doing that.
Get like a paper printer, a 3D printer. And make
No,
them.
I can't. My brother. Side tangent. My brother, in his car, left these two big, like 4-foot knight swords. Like, I'm like, why do you have swords? First off. Second off, they're mine now. So I have 2 swords, and I have that, and I have that cane that has the cobra on the top, and you unscrew it, and it's a knife. I have one of those too now. Because it.
How is he going to defend himself now that you're stealing all his weapons?
They weren't his weapon. They were like his roommates, and they left it. And like, So then he put it in his trunk and left it at my mom's house.
And you just lay claim to it.
I was like, it's mine now.
Oh, dibs.
Yeah. Like, I'm legit gonna put those swords.
What? Yeah. What are
up
you gonna
somewhere.
do? Okay.
I'm gonna like,
Oh,
because there's two of them. So like, I'm gonna cross them
do the
and like
X,
hang them
right,
up,
right.
like they should be. Their swords with like
Put 'em on
dragons
the
on the hilt.
stand.
Yeah. And a katana. There's a ninja katana also.
Don't you got a sword umbrella?
Yes, I do. So, yeah, you know, it fits the montage. I think I'm gonna fully nerd out. Maybe not this year, next year, nerd out.
Right, you're on some other outing this year.
Yeah, like this year I have other goals.
Other personal goals.
Yeah. Next year, I'm legit gonna go cosplay. Like I'm working out this year, so next year I can be somebody. I don't know who I'm gonna be.
Just be everybody. Start a IG and or OnlyFans.
Are there any dudes that do that? Because like,
Hey, that could be a market.
women.
Start an OnlyFans.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started.
It could be a side hustle.
It's a market in there. It's a market. Gotta be a market.
There might be.
It definitely is. See how many Twitch female streamers there are? They
See,
want something to look at too.
did you hear? Did you hear what?
No, but I'm just saying they want something to look at too.
I try it. I mean, I'm hitting the gym every day now.
Okay, overachiever. That's fine.
I
but, you know.
I have to get abs because I have to get this tattoo. So it's abs and then tattoo.
You need abs for a tattoo?
Yeah, I need abs for a tattoo in my head.
Where's the is the tattoo gonna be on your abs?
No, it's gonna be.
Oh, so when you have your shirt off,
Yeah.
you have the tattoo. Okay, I got you.
A girl called me old for the first time like yesterday. Not yesterday, like a little while ago. Like we was talking and we was flirting, and it got to the point where it's like, get the number. I was like, yeah, you know, so can I get your number so I can call you sometime? And she's like, before we do that, yeah, you know.
That just proves you're old. You know, like calls and talks on the phone anymore.
Okay, shut up. She like, before we do that, how old are you? I was like 37. She was like, I just turned 21. I was like, damn. I was like, I was like, you fine though. So I'm gonna ask again. She was like, no, you're not. I was like, next time I see you, I'm gonna ask again because I know someone's gonna do something stupid between now and the next time I see you. So I'm gonna ask again. I'm gonna be like, you ready for a grown man yet? And
wow,
you're giving me my entry. So I'm calling the play. I'm telling you the play.
Okay.
I'm gonna run that play.
all right.
I think I'm that good. You can cut this out anyway. You don't have to.
I'm not.
No, it's there.
It's
there.
staying.
Anyway, we've reached our time. We gotta get out of here before I start talking too much. Marcus, got anything you want to plug?
No, I'm just out in these streets. The GTA streets, by the way. That's what I mean. So no, that's pretty much it.
All right, Bryce, anything to plug?
You can find me. This is ECYRB on your favorite consoles: Nintendo, PlayStation, and Xbox. I'm playing Wonderlands right now. There is co-op, so if anyone wants to find me on Xbox, I'm down for some co-op. Yeah, this is ECYRB. Let's get it. All
right, and I am your Shyness. Find me on PlayStation. I am on Xbox. I don't have an Xbox, but I'm gonna get an Xbox eventually. I'm also on Nintendo. Find me on Instagram, Twitter. I talk back. I talk a lot of shit. So even if I can't beat you, I'm gonna still talk about beating you.
Well, you can't beat anybody, or at least on PlayStation now, because you don't have PlayStation Plus. So.
True story.
Wow.
If I download GTA 5,
wait, that's a bullshit right there. Dang.
If you download GTA 5, there's a 7-day trial, so I can download GTA 5 if I get a challenge. Use the trial, whoop up on them,
Okay.
and then let it expire because I don't go online, so I have no
Okay.
reason to have it
Gotcha. Okay.
until I have a reason to have it.
Mm.
But that concludes this episode. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.